Stop waiting for signs. The sign follows. It does not precede. Many of you say you believe. You say you have imagined the end. You say you have assumed the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And yet you wait. You wait for movement. You wait for confirmation. You wait for proof. But waiting is the confession that it is not yet done. If it were done, would you wait? When a man deposits money in the bank, he does not sit before the teller's window, anxiously watching for the ink to dry. The transaction is complete. Though he may not see the figures recorded, he rests in the knowledge that it is so. You must come to this same rest. The law of assumption does not operate through signs. It operates through states. A sign is only the shadow cast by a state already occupied. And shadows do not create substance. Substance creates shadow. If you demand a sign before you believe, you reverse the order of creation. Scripture tells us, "Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed." Not believed and then seen. Believed without seeing. You say, "But how do I know it is working?" You know it is working when you are no longer concerned whether it is working. Concern implies doubt. Doubt implies separation. Separation implies that you have not yet assumed unity with your desire. Let me tell you something you may not wish to hear. The desire itself is evidence of its fulfillment. You could not desire what did not already exist as a possibility within you. Creation is finished. Your role is not to create. It is to select. Select the state and dwell there. If you imagine lovingly, faithfully, and persistently from the end, the world must reflect it. It has no choice. But if you imagine and then spend your days measuring, questioning, and searching for signs, you step out of the state. You return to longing. And longing is not possession. So, what should you do instead? Assume and remain. If fear arises, do not fight it violently. Simply return to the end. Ask yourself, if this were already fulfilled, how would I be moving through my day? Would you be anxious? Would you be scanning the horizon? Would you be calculating time? No. You would be natural. Naturalness is the mark of truth. When something is truly yours, it feels ordinary. It does not feel like a miracle. It feels like fact. That is why the outer world often delays. It waits for your inner acceptance to become stable. You must become inwardly convinced, not emotionally excited, convinced. A quiet conviction is far more powerful than emotional intensity. If you have planted the seed in imagination, do not dig it up to examine whether it grows. The farmer who plants and then uproots his seed every morning will harvest nothing. Plant, water with feeling, and leave it alone. Let the unseen do its work. The moment you stop waiting for signs is the moment signs begin to appear. For you are no longer confessing absence. You are dwelling in presence. And when you dwell in the state of the wish fulfilled, the world rearranges itself effortlessly. It has always done so. It will always do so. The law is impersonal. It simply reflects your state. So cease waiting. Assume it now. And walk as though it were already true. For the sign does not precede belief. Belief precedes the sign. And the sign must follow the state you occupy. Always.